Hello, thank you for joining me today. I hope that you're having a good day, that you're feeling healthy and happy. Now, life is a roller coaster, as we all know, and good and bad things will happen to us all the time. Now, it's really tricky sometimes to control your mood, I know. You'll be feeling angry, frustrated, annoyed, upset, emotional about all sorts of different things, sometimes big, sometimes small. And it's really helpful to know how to control that, how to bring your mood back into a good place. So I'm going to give you a few tips. There's just 3 different tips of ways that you can immediately, and I mean pretty much like that, although doing that won't help, you can really quickly change your emotional state and get back into a better place. So the first one is your physiology. So it has been proven that if you change your physiology, you can change your emotional state. So there's a few things you can do. You could try just smiling, because smiling actually releases endorphins. Even if you have got nothing to smile about, try forcing it. Or if you struggle to force it, then think of something really wonderful that you're really grateful for that has happened to you. Laughing also does the same thing, so just try fake laughing, and sometimes fake laughing actually makes you start to laugh for real. If that doesn't do it for you, then the superhero pose is really good. So standing tall, putting your hands on your hips, raising your chin and puffing your chest out, that can really help affect your mood. But the thing I find most impactful is just literally having a very quick change in my physiology. So put on one of your most favourite uplifting, upbeat songs and dance. And I guarantee within one song you'll feel a lot better. So that is a really good way to just immediately shift how you're feeling. It's very hard to feel negative if you're feeling grateful for happy things, or if you're shaking that booty and having a good dance. So I really recommend that. The second thing is to change your focus. So if you are focusing on negative things, the bad things that have happened, lack or scarcity, or things that have frustrated you, or other things people have said, it's very difficult to be in a good emotional state. And then it's just a bit of a vicious circle, because then you tend to stack negativity and think of more negative moments. And before you know it, you're feeling really depressed or low or angry or one of the other negative emotions. So changing your focus takes a bit of practice, and a bit like like I've said before, if you go to the gym on one day, you're not going to be fit for life. You have to practice these things until you get really good at them. But when you notice yourself having those negative thoughts, or you notice something has triggered you that's making you angry, change your focus. So for example, if there's someone who's just really annoying you, think about whether you need them in your life, and assuming that you do, think of why you love them. Think of something lovely that they've done. Think about why you were drawn to that person in the first place, or why you wanted them in your life in the first place. So by changing your focus, you actually change the way you feel about the situation. Now, the last thing is about meaning. So we receive tons and tons of information all the time, and because of different experiences we've had, our brain interprets it in a certain way. But if you can train yourself to see different meaning, a more positive meaning in everything that happens to you, then you'll find that actually you feel happier and more positive about it. So let's use COVID as an example. I'm sure that most people feel angry and frustrated, either about the virus, about people not wearing masks perhaps, or about the way your local government has handled it, or about the economy, or about someone you know who has suffered or even maybe died about it. Now, the reason that we feel angry is because we feel like that shouldn't have happened. And maybe it shouldn't have, but if you focus and put meaning behind it that it shouldn't have happened, you're never going to get past that feeling of anger or frustration or sadness. So whatever happens in your life, try to think of it as either a learning experience or a chance to step back and review what happened. And, quite often we associate pain and suffering with loss. So it might be the loss of a job, or it could be the loss of a loved one, or the loss of a marriage, whatever the case may be. And so a lot of the suffering that ensues after that loss is because we feel that shouldn't have happened. We shouldn't have lost our jobs. We shouldn't have lost the marriage. That person shouldn't have died. How about if you change that to gratitude or opportunity? So if someone has passed, you could think, I'm so grateful that they were in my life in the first place and that I had the time that I did have with them. I'm grateful that they lived, and I'm going to use their life to inspire me to live my life the best I can. What if you lost a job, you thought, actually, this is an amazing opportunity for me to find something even better. You want to get to the place where when something good ends, instead of feeling so sad about it, and obviously you'll be sad, but instead of suffering for a long period of time, you immediately think, right, what's next? What can I move on to next? How can I learn from this, and what opportunities can I find? Now, it does take time and practice. Like I say, with all the things I share, you can't just immediately go from never trying any of this stuff to it suddenly working for you. But I promise you, if you practice it and you take notes on what I've just said and try to really practice these things in your day-to-day life, especially when the roller coaster's on a downhill trend, then it can make such a difference to your life. You'll be happier, calmer, less stressed, and therefore can step up and be a better partner, parent, friend, and so on, because you are better able to equalize your feelings and keep in a good state. So just to recap, it's your physiology, your focus, and your meaning. Manage all of those three things, and I guarantee that you will be happier and less likely to stay in negative moods or frame of minds for too long. So I hope that helps you to look after your emotional state. If you have any questions, please pop them in the comment box below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share it with someone who may need it. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel, as I have lots and lots more videos and tips coming your way soon. You can also check out sarahlouisesmith.com for lots of blogs and ideas and advice there. That's all totally free of charge. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am very grateful that you're here. Have a wonderful day ahead, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye.